Most of the time, people don't want to shop for kitty clothes. You see the kid clothes? Boys' t-shirts. I've gotten very good with the toddler clothes and kitty clothes. Now I'm taking a look at this and I go, what the? Electronics and underneath flowers. They hid Huffy Highland bikes. You need a van for that, to get those bikes and all of these toys and electronics and clothes and food in your car. I'm really grateful I scrolled down to review the rest of the items, because at first I go out there, I'll head toward that store. It's the Levittown Target. It'll be closer to the end of the hour. It'll probably pay more. I don't mind shopping for clothes. And I scroll down and I see bicycles listed under flowers. That's trickery. How would I do that? I would have to give it back. Today's Tuesday, and I had to do a lot of things today. However, I did squeeze in some work. I squeezed in one curbside pickup. It was a double drop-off, very local. One Grubhub. Two deliveries with UberEats, and one shop and deliver from Uncle Giuseppe's on the UberEats app. And I've discussed this before. About a year ago, I was breaking it down. I shopped at a local King Cullen through the UberEats app. It was just about an $8 payout. It was 5 items, quiet, Tuesday night quiet. It's kind of late. It's 10:30, but I just wanted to squeeze in a few before I head in. And they added an order when I got into the store. Now, I'm very happy that King Cullen. Now, I have to check to see if UberEats is on the King Cullen website, because you see, the last time I looked, you could see it was shipped, Instacart. I guess they added UberEats. I have to see if it's on the King Cullen website, or is King Cullen on the UberEats website. It's got to be one or the other, because I accepted offers. When I was in the store, they added a shop. One item, alcohol. It was only $3.50. Why would you take that? Because it was only down the block from the drop-off that I originally accepted, one town away on the way home. I said, sure, I'll do that. I grabbed the alcohol. The store's about to close. I get online. I pay quick. Got in my car. Texted the customer. Please have ID ready and available. I did tell this to the manager, just so you know, when I went back to the store. I started driving to the address. The person reaches out, says, you're not heading in the right direction. And I was like, what? I read the text, and the customer is telling me I'm in Massapequa Park, not Merrick. I don't know how to change that in the app. I tell them I'm canceling. I'm bringing back the product. When I got back to the store, I tell the manager what I just told you. She said, I'm really sorry. The office closed. I can't take that. I said, oh. So they listened to me. They're like, oh, it sounded like a kid. It sounded like somebody was, trying to get away with something. So I call up Uber. They told me it won't be against me. I did everything right. The store wouldn't take it back because they were closed. They probably can see the conversation in the app. And they told me to just, they tell you to discard the product. I can't believe it. This is White Claw. This is hard seltzer. This is alcohol. So I'll have some it's black cherry hard seltzer. I never bought it before. I guess tomorrow night I'll have a cocktail when I get home. I just, it was a weird vibe. What do you mean? I'm going in the wrong direction. I was like, so that's how UberEats handled it. And they took care of it. They canceled it. They paid me for it. They paid whatever it was $3.50. They gave me that, and I got to keep the product. Crazy, right? I'm very happy that Uber Eats, it's a local King Cullen. I'm in Belmore all the time. It's just my area. I like that area. I am more than open to shop and delivering with Uber Eats at that local King Cullen. It's a perfect size, just like Uncle Giuseppe's. It's a perfect size. That one paid 15 and change. And it wasn't anything crazy. You know, no cases of water, no cases of soda, nice. So that's how my day went. I did earn some money throughout my very busy day. And I have a double pickup for tomorrow with delivered. I will earn $75 by 12:30 p.m. 12:30 p.m. That's a good way to start off the day. It's going to be work. It's $550 worth of guac food. But it's right before the one I accepted. And I'm going to make sure I'm 10 minutes early. So I could just be a little bit early and not be late for the one that I originally took first. Because that's a $45 payout. And I know where I'm going. I've delivered there before. So that's that. Strange. So I got to keep some alcohol. I always wondered what would happen if you couldn't return it. Like, what happens if, and that situation happened. You know, you're telling me Massapequa Park when I'm supposed to be dropping off in Merrick. I wasn't driving to Massapequa Park. They had the wrong address in the app. They claim that they didn't know how to change it. And the person's just writing sorry. Strange. Like, did you think that wouldn't be a problem? Of course it would be a problem. I'm on my desktop in another location. I have a lot of computers. It's my future business and my future income. But you see King Cullen? The last time I looked, they only had Instacart and Shipt. Now I see DoorDash on there. But I don't see Uber Eats. This is in my market. I live in Long Island, Nassau County, New York. However, you go to the Uber Eats website. When I type King Cullen on the Uber Eats website, it populates. It tells you Wednesday, 7 a.m. grocery available. Tap it. It brings you to the King Cullen website. But over here, it does say Uber Eats. So they must be working on that. I can't imagine King Cullen not adding Uber Eats to the DoorDash, Instacart, and Shipt available to shop. This is the future. I said this a year and a half ago, that this will happen. This was going to happen. Shop and delivery is in demand.